So there are some interesting new adverts that really push the boundaries of modern bullshit. The first one being caffeine shampoo. I keep getting these adverts on for caffeine shampoo. Now, according to one advert, nearly every person in Germany buys Planter 36, or whatever fucking number it is, caffeine shampoo. But according to another advert, nearly all the people in Germany buy Alpecin caffeine shampoo. So which one do they buy? Or do they buy both? In which case they're washing their hair far too fucking often. Then, to push the boundaries of sexism back in the direction that they came from, I mean, we live in an anti-sexism world now, you know. We now have Kinder eggs. Now, Kinder eggs have been around for years, but now they've decided they're going to have blue Kinder eggs and pink Kinder eggs. The actual eggs themselves will still be the same colour, but the wrapping will be different. And the blue Kinder eggs will contain a transformer, and the pink Kinder eggs will contain a Barbie doll. Very small, very crap Barbie doll. The whole point of a Kinder egg was that you got an egg, you cracked it open, you ate the chocolate, and what you got in the little yellow egg-shaped container was what you got. So if it was a car, a lion, a banana, an aeroplane, who cares? Whatever toy it was, that was what toy you got. And you swapped it with someone if you didn't want it, like you would anything else. Like if you got a girl's toy, and some girl got a boy's toy, you'd probably swap them. But now we've gone back to the days of pure sexism. So now we can get blue eggs for boys and we can get pink eggs for girls, and I just love the idea that all the things we tried to get rid of over the years are coming back. We've got sexism, we've got age discrimination, it's coming back in again. If you're a younger person, it is believed by everyone in this entire country that you should have a job, and you have more chance of finding a job than anyone else in the country. And we all know that's bollocks. The only people that have more chance of finding a job in this country are ones that are not English. And yes, that's racism. Well, it's not racism, but everyone calls it racism, so if you want to call it racism, fine, fucking do so, I don't care. I've always spoke my mind and I always will. Apparently, young people should all be out working and older people shouldn't. And, so that's discrimination based on age. Plus, we get discriminated based on age anyway, because the job centre and various other companies of the same type believe that just because a small group of young people are total cunts who won't do what they should be doing, that the rest of us are total cunts and aren't doing what we should be doing. And therefore the minority is spoiling it for the majority once again, and so we all have to prove what we're doing to look for work, and we all have to fill these stupid fucking books in and all this bullshit. And they've made some changes to the way the job centre works now, and some of those changes are bad, some of them don't really make much difference, and some of them are actually good. Yeah, the job centre are actually doing something good for a change. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, and they've made this thing called the claimant commitment, which puts you in charge of your job seeking activities. Right? And like I mentioned in that previous video, they don't want you to know that you have this control. Well, no, you don't, because I told you. And other companies do it as well. There's like certain businesses won't take young workers on because they think we're all cunts, and some businesses won't take English people on because they think we're all cunts. But if you're a business and you won't take on a foreigner, do you get some shit? Yes, you do. Oh, I was somewhere around the country, I'm not quite sure where it was. Some foreigners opened a pub, and we put a sign clearly on the door, no English. Ooh, that went down well with the public. And I think they got the windows smashed every fucking day, or every week. There's some, if some people, English people, set up a pub, and put a sign outside saying no foreigners. Ooh, you fucker, will we get the shit from the police? Oh, you can't put that sort of sign up, it's racist, sir. Well, that fucking pub down the road says no English. Oh, well, that's allowed. They're allowed to come into our country and tell us we can't go into our own places, but we can't tell them where to go in our country. However, in their country, they can tell us what we want, what we can do and what we can't do. We can't tell them what they can and can't do. Like, if you go to Saudi Arabia, you're not allowed to sing in public. Saudi Arabians in this country don't sing in public. I'd love to see a Saudi Arabian doing karaoke. But that's besides the point. It seems that as a people, the English are becoming more and more withdrawn. I think that's the wrong word to use. We're accepting other cultures far too much. And we're allowing not just other cultures, but our own government to push us around. And we shouldn't have to take it anymore. And we've got this Islamic State militant people now. How many of them could be in this country? Because we have Polish in this country, we have Portuguese in this country, we have nearly every nationality. So we must have some Islamic people in this country, I mean, I know we've got several Muslims in this country, of various different types, and we've got Hindus, and we've got some Greeks here or there, So who's to say that some of these people are not members of the Islamic State militants, or will join the Islamic State militants and conduct terrorist attacks right here in our own country? What do we do about them? Will they pass a law that says we can attack them? No! Because if they did, fucking hell, half of them would die overnight. Because we'd kill them. Because all these years of being anti-racist would just change in a snap. The minute they passed a law that said we could attack Islamic State militants on site in our own country, there would be a major riot across the entire fucking country of English people and all other nationalities ganging up on them. Which is good, but is bad, there's two sides to it, So they'll never pass that law. So therefore, Islamic State militants could be right here in our country, plotting to blow things up. And it won't be until they actually do blow something up and kill thousands of people that the government says, right, we have to do something about this. But the thing they decide to do would be like more police checks on people and that sort of thing. And lots of people who come to this country are here illegally anyway, so we probably won't find them. And all this time they'll be blowing other things up. It gets worse and worse and worse. So they'll be forced to make a decision. Either they throw all foreign people out of the country, or they separate all of a specific type, as in the type that could join the Islamic State militants, into a certain place, or they pass a law that says we can attack them if we suspect that they are Islamic State militants. That'll be the three choices. And they won't make any one of those three choices, because the first two would be racist, and the last one would just cause a lot of death for no reason. Probably a lot of the Islamic State militants, if there are any in this country, would be among those who were killed, but there'd be a lot of innocent lives wasted as well. And of course, talking about Islamic State militants, we've decided we're going to bomb them, or whatever, we decided to attack them. I knew we would. I knew once America decided they were going to do something about Islamic State militants that we were going to get involved. Because they drag us into everything now. They dragged us into Iraq, they dragged us into Afghanistan, now they're dragging us back across there to kill Islamic State militants. It's absolutely bloody stupid. And it seems that there's nothing we can do about it. Once again, they do these things and there's nothing we can do about it. There's only one thing we can do to stop us being able to go over there and assist in the war effort. And that's for no one to ever become a soldier again. Which is quite funny actually, because we're already downsizing the military, we're downsizing our police force, we're downsizing our navy, we're downsizing our air force. We used to have one of the largest armies. Not the largest freestanding army, but one of the largest armies. We could rival other armies perfectly well, But now we've got one of the smallest armies ever, pretty much, I think North Korea has more of an army than us now. I think South Korea has more of an army than us now. And that's an issue that seems to have blown over, or everyone seems to have forgot it. While we're dealing with Islamic State militants, everyone's ignoring what Korea's doing, in particular North Korea. Because North Korea were doing that whole, we're going to keep South Koreans out of the country and whatever, and they started attacking each other in small groups. Not in a military way, just small groups of North Koreans attacking small groups of South Koreans. Like some kind of weird gang war on the border. This is our line. No, this is our line. Kim Jong-il says this is our line. Of course now Kim Jong, whatever his fucking name is, Kim Jong-un, whatever there is, he's disappeared. Like, what do you mean he's disappeared? Where can a fucking North Korean dictator disappear to? If the queen of this country, not that she is in control of the country, but she just suddenly dressed differently, stopped talking all posh and went to live in the middle of Manchester or something, everyone would know who the fuck she was. It's not like you could just disappear. Everyone knows who you are. So how can Kim Jong-un disappear? It's like Barack Obama disappearing. Barack Obama walks into a local corner shop in the middle of Mississippi because for some reason he's moved to Mississippi, and he goes into the local corner shop and someone goes, "Hey, you're that Barack Obama, aren't you?" It just doesn't work, does it? You can't just disappear in your own country, which means he obviously isn't in his own country anymore. So instead of looking in the country, look in other places, you thick twat. The first places I would look, since he's disappeared, is caves. Learning from, I'm going to kill everyone in the West, learning from him, They found him eventually in a cave. I really don't understand what all the fuss is about. But yeah, that's my daily rant about bollocks. And as always, give me your views and opinions, and I look forward to reading them.